Hello, and welcome to Lesson 10. Which online content platform should I use? In Web 3.0, social and content platforms took the world by storm. Social media platforms like Facebook, MySpace, Multiply, Twitter, Instagram, and many others. Alongside these are the popular blogging sites like Blogger. With so many services, do you have an idea which of them are the better ones for you to use? The internet made content publishing possible online. Many platforms like blogs, self-hosted websites, and social networking sites have emerged to answer individual consumers' content publishing need. In the previous module, we have discussed various online platforms that we can use to create content, images, and videos. In this lesson, we will discuss in detail web platforms where we can lay out our products made in the previous modules. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Facebook is a popular social networking site that makes it easy to connect with your family and friends. It allows you to share content, news articles, thoughts, photos, videos, send messages, and so much more. Facebook was originally designed by Mark Zuckerberg for college students in 2004, while he was studying at Harvard University. Aside from a personal account, you can also create a Facebook page for your organization, school, or even business. Once your friend like this page, they will get updates on the things you post in it. Just like in a personal Facebook account, they can post comments, react on your post, and send you a private messages. There is also an option for business owners to promote their business via paid targeted advertising to reach a bigger audience. Twitter is a social networking platform that is characterized by posting of messages up to 280 characters. These messages are called tweets, which can be read by anyone by default. Tweets can be accompanied by images and videos. Twitter is perhaps the most resilient in terms of maintaining itself as a short message content sharing service.
So let's now move to Instagram. Between textual content and photographs, it is used to be generally accepted that written content were meant to be shared more than the latter, which was more often used to support written material and shelved in storage sites with little social features. A few social platforms changed that and put the image at the forefront, perhaps owing to the proliferation of mobile cameras. Services like Pinterest and Instagram made the image as integral as text when it's about content being king. Instagram is a selfie platform preferred by celebrities who would rather shoot and share photos of themselves instead of typing messages. It's fast, a no-brainer, and does not ask a lot of your time, which is perfect for people who want to show themselves and share their life to the world without the complicated stuff. It also allows users to feed posts to other social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Flickr. According to dreamglow.com website, Instagram is one of the most popular SNS worldwide. YouTube, being one of the most frequently visited websites, is a free video sharing website that makes it easy to share and watch videos over the internet. Users can create their own channels for others to follow and subscribe to. YouTube has evolved into a video distribution company that offers a premium service with no ads and mainstream shows. It also allows live streaming, which is a boon for amateur reporters. But in spite of the changes, it still remains as a platform of choice for ordinary people to share in the spotlight and become celebrities in their own right by launching their own shows. Video is now considered an essential ingredient in cementing one's presence online, which makes YouTube one of the most popular websites especially for businesses. Billions of hours of videos are watched every month, and as more videos are created and uploaded, this will only get larger with no end in sight.
If you're looking for services that give you a level of customization, then blogging sites and content management systems are for you. Through paid plans or extensive customization of the service or websites, you can boost your presence, views, subscribers, and even earnings. Expectations aside, there are notable differences between blogging sites and content management systems. First, blogging. Blogging is an activity that involves posting your thoughts, memorabilia, or works in a kind of weblog or online library. Blogging used to be only done by people who loved to write and who had regular access to the internet. But today, it seems that we have reached the blogging age, where almost everyone can get their work published while investing little or no money. Blogging encourages user generated content, which allows anyone to contribute to information accessible on the internet. Blogs are ubiquitous, perhaps even more so than news sites. But unlike news features and articles, blog posts are more like editorials or opinion based articles. There are many ways to use blogging. First, it is a tool for self expression. Blogs are like online diaries which can be read by anyone who visits them. Blogging is an activity where you can publish content with anyone who might be searching for the kind of content that you are writing about. For example, pictures, your memoir, and other snippets of your life that you are willing to share. Second, you can also use blogging to build your own online portfolio to promote your skills and talents, or showcase your works in the form of articles, reports, and presentations. First developed by Paralabs, Blogger was eventually bought by Google in 2003. Blogger is one of the foremost blogging platforms on the internet. Google has integrated proprietary monetization features in Blogger, which include AdSense, AdWords, and analytics. But in spite of all the additions, the service hasn't changed that much. With a simple yet useful interface, Blogger offers beginners an easy and comfortable user experience. It is also a free yet reliable service, so everyone can publish their own blog if they already have an account with Google. One downside of it being simple and good for newbies is that it doesn't offer advanced customization sought after by advanced bloggers. Also, since this is a blog, it has no features designed specifically for selling products and online registrations that are standard in content management systems. Blogger is best suited for individual bloggers, authors, and first-time online publishers.
Before we tackle the table, we need to first know what is WordPress and what are its different platforms. WordPress is a content publishing platform that appeals to site developers because of its customizability and plugins. It's actually two platforms, WordPress.com, which is fully hosted by WordPress, and WordPress.org, a freely downloadable, self-hosted version. Both are great for content, but which of the two do we need? We'll know the differences using the table that you have completed. The first feature that we'll discuss is the admin responsibility. WordPress.org is self-hosting. It self-installs and you get to write your content, but in WordPress.com, you just need to write your content and WordPress will handle the rest. The second feature are the core features and upgrades. In WordPress.org, you'll need to find a host and depend on its tools for maintenance or look for plugins that can help you, but that's assuming your host can provide everything. But in WordPress.com, it's a bit pricey with the option of paid premium hosting, which can also give you a variety of tools and even your own custom domain name. The third feature are the themes. WordPress.org gives you the freedom to install custom themes and modify them if you want. You can also create new ones using PHP and CSS. But in WordPress.com, you can only select from a handful of pre-made themes provided by WordPress. The fourth feature is the social media integration. With WordPress.org, you'll need to install plugins to share content to social media apps, but in WordPress.com, they already offer social media integrations. The fifth feature are the functionalities. Again, with WordPress.org, you'll need to install plugins to extend your site's functionality. But once again, in WordPress.com, they already offer popular features such as sharing, stats, comments, and polls. The sixth feature is the support, but there's nothing really much to say here since both parties have support forums. So let's move on. The last feature is the account. In WordPress.org, you don't need an account to download WordPress, while in WordPress.com, you actually need to register an account to use it. Overall, you can see that WordPress.org is an exciting way to explore the creation of your own WordPress site, albeit one that will require paid hosting, technical knowledge, and the installation of various plugins that will expand its features. WordPress.com, on the other hand, is great for bloggers and other people who have no technical knowledge in web development but are interested in setting up a professional website for themselves for free. Hello and welcome to the guide in making your first WordPress.com site. Click the Get Started button in the middle. On the next page, click on whatever you think the content of your website will be. Next, click on the Start with a Website button. Over here, we'll need to create a domain name. So, over here, since we do not want to upgrade, we need to choose Start with Free. Enter your email address. And choose a password. Click Continue. Click on the View My Site button to proceed. Before we can start though, our second step is to outline your site's content. A common mistake most of us do is focus our initial efforts in choosing the themes first before writing the content. Yes, while it is important to have a beautiful theme that is very pleasing to the eye, it should not drive the content. The theme should complement the content because that is what we are publishing for other people to consume, the content, not the fancy colors. What is the use of a fancy website if no one is even looking at it because it's useless in terms of content? First, try to identify the purpose of your website. Then, with your goal in mind, write a content outline of what you want to show your audience. In my case, this is what I want to show my audience. If you have identified these, you can now proceed to making a sitemap. Refer to this image. This will help you design the pages and the flow of how the audience will see your content. Organize pages in a neat and simple manner to ensure a good user experience. And after that, I recommend you go to your email and check the email that you got. Click Confirm now to activate your WordPress account. because without this, you cannot publish anything. The third step is to create pages. Based on the sitemap you've drawn, add the pages and insert images, videos, and content you already have in your possession. You don't need to get everything at once. You can fill in the blanks as you progress. What's important for you now is that you have a main page and another page for your blog posts. By default, they should already be there since they are pre-made for you by WordPress. Now, proceed in making other pages that you want in your site. To add a page, click on the Add button of the site pages under Manage. Then fill in the details needed. The fourth step is to configure your site to use a static homepage. To do this, click on the Customize button under Personalize, which will bring a sidebar on the left. With here, you can customize and modify the properties of your page. Edit the site title to show a name for what you want for your site, then click Save and Publish. Go back and click on the homepage setting. Depending on the design and theme you chose during site registration, the settings should look like what's shown. We want a static page set if you want to make your welcome page as the home page while hosting your latest posts on a different page. The fifth step is to pick a theme you love. If you have laid out your content, you can then select a better theme for your website. To do this, click on the Themes button under Personalize. The sixth step is to create a menu. To do this, once again, click on the Customize button under Personalize and select Menu. You will find that the primary menu area for your theme will already be selected for you. The default menu should also be initiated. To change the name of your default menu, click on the pencil icon to give it a new name. Reordering your menu is as easy as moving the themes in there with your mouse/cursor or by modifying the settings for each item to be relocated. WordPress is considered a serious platform for serious websites. From the creation of personal blogs to e-commerce sites, your skills and imagination are the only limits to what you can make for yourself. It will take you time to get the hang of things, but it will all be worth it in the end. Thank you for listening. We are Group 10, signing out.